Greetings, I am Rahjade Anderson, a junior 5-year professional MBA candidate from Broward County, Florida, and today I'll be discussing the topic of unveiling the shadows, leadership and culture in the child entertainment industry, and how that has an effect on all stakeholders involved. I'd like to begin by giving you a dive into what was our childhood, what was our adolescence, and the impact that child entertainment in the industry as a whole had on that. So imagine a world of lights, camera, action, the revolutionization of our childhood, really. The laughs, the costumes, the music. Ooh, and we all remember those amazing soundtracks. We often ask ourselves, where did the time go? How did we get here? How did the magic of childhood dreams turn into the harsh reality of exploitation, abuse, and what role does leadership play in all of this? Where are they to be found? I like to dive into the complexities of leadership and culture in the child film/TV show industry, focusing on large corporations such as Nickelodeon or Disney Channel, specifically Nickelodeon for our conversation today. We'll explore the stark differences in treatment between child employees and their adult counterparts. And these are really the subcultures of the industry and how the treatment of these different subcultures within the organization has a profound effect on the employees involved. We'll be shedding light on a crucial yet often overlooked aspect of the entertainment industry as it regards to child employees, their treatment, and the often trauma and exploitation that they sometimes face. We'll begin by taking you through the scenes of a child actor's life. From auditions to grueling schedules, homeschooling, and often their only friends being their supporting cast members, these young talents often sacrifice their childhood for fame. What happens, however, when the adults involved in the making of a show become too friendly with the children? And how does leadership actually involve themselves in this matter and stop any inappropriateness from occurring? Studies and testimonies reveal instances of exploitation and abuse, highlighting the need for change in industry practices. Drake Bell and Amanda Bynes, two childhood names, childhood stars that really rose to stardom rather quickly with some of their, newer shows back in the day on Nickelodeon. They're two victims of the negligence of leadership across organizations in protecting their child employees, whom in this case were Drake and Amanda. For years, they were the victims of inappropriate misconduct, including molestation, sexual abuse, and emotional abuse, with the producer and creator of many of Nickelodeon's hit TV series, Dan Schneider. The Drake and Josh that we all know and love, or even the Amanda Show. These were instances where these childhood victims had to go through a lot with this Dan Schneider producer. And we've seen in recent times where all this is now coming to light now that they're adults, that the entertainment industry, the specific corporation Nickelodeon, didn't do much to help. Speaking of Nickelodeon, let's talk about it. Nickelodeon, a powerhouse in child entertainment, has faced scrutiny for its treatment of child stars over the years. Despite success, many child actors from Nickelodeon shows have shared stories of mistreatment, neglect, raising questions about the industry's practice as a whole and where the corporation lies protecting all of their employees. There's a docuseries going viral right now, all over different forms of social media, and I'm sure much of us have heard about it. Quiet on the Set, causing an uproar all throughout multimedia, detailing the abuse of several different former child actors under the care of very own Dan Schneider and the entire Nickelodeon organization. Here we are years later after these young adults are now telling their stories. Much of their lives were ruined by the things that they endured working for this industry. Thousands of people now are demanding something be done about all of the darkness that has now come to light and for action to be taken against this man, Dan Schneider, and Nickelodeon as a whole. Nickelodeon has put out very general statements on the matter, not fully taking accountability for their part played. We then have to wonder what needs to be done to change company culture, what needs to change in these large-scale organizations to ensure the proper treatment of not only their adult employees, but their child counterparts, especially those more vulnerable to discrimination and mishaps in the workplace. Starting from the leaders of the organizations to us as consumers, we have a responsibility to advocate for the fair treatment of child actors and to hold these entertainment corporations accountable. I think it's time. Let's demand transparency. proper safeguards, and support systems for child actors, ensuring their well-being and that their development as people are prioritized over their roles in these shows. Today, I believe that we've done a great job of uncovering the shadows of leadership and culture in the child entertainment industry, highlighting the disparity between child and adult actors, and how it's very pertinent that these large corporations take a hand in ensuring that their leadership style is to care for all employees involved. Let's transform lights, camera, action into a mantra of fairness, safety, and respect for all young talents. By fostering a culture of accountability and empathy in these large entertainment industry, we can create a brighter and more equitable future for child actors. Join me in advocating for positive change and standing up for the rights of young talents everywhere. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you.